Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name's Michelle. I'm joined today with Kelly, and we are working with our 23 penguins. We have 20 adult penguins and 3 juvenile penguins, and the easiest way to tell the juveniles apart from the adults is the fact that they have a double black band on their chest, and the juveniles do not. And we have 3 juveniles. Their names are not up on the boards yet because they are pretty much brand new. They were just hatched out last May, so they're not even a year old yet. But they have 2 females, 1 male. We have Dee, named after Dee Boersma, who is the leading Magellanic penguin scientist right now. And then we also have Cleo as well as Wally. Those are our 3 newbies. And then the other 20 that you see up on the board are all of our other adults. Now you might notice that we do have some interlopers here. We have a baby seagull who's in its 2nd year by its plumage as I'm looking at it. But that call that she's doing or he's doing is asking the parent who is with them to get food. Now you'll notice that if we or the penguins actually drop a piece of food, we have to pick it up as soon as possible because they will take that opportunity to try to steal the fish. And occasionally they do succeed. It's one of the reasons why they still are here. We try not to have them. Come on, Jade. Just for the fact that they can actually do a little bit of damage to a penguin. They have sharp bills, and we want to make sure to make our penguins the safest that they can possibly be. Now we are giving them their breakfast, and this morning you notice I have 3 different bowls. 2 of these bowls are separated because one has their vitamins, and their vitamins are given to them every day. Just like we take vitamins, they need vitamins. They eat a high-quality, sustainable caught fish, but it is frozen. And so when you freeze food, it does lose some of those nutrients. So what we try to do is mitigate that by giving them vitamins on top of that. In case anything that might have been missed with the herring, we supplement it. And it is supplemented. It's a specific vitamin for fish-eating birds. So it's really high quality stuff, but I also have our capelin because our birds do get 2 different types of food, herring, capelin, and some of our birds only will eat capelin, some of them will only eat herring, so we want to make sure it's easy to grab. Now one of the things that you notice is, I don't know if somebody accidentally banged on the window, but the penguins are in migratory season right now, and what that means is that if they perceive a threat, all of them will perceive that threat. It's almost like a meerkat where you have that one meerkat that will call out a warning. Now, if that meerkat goes, okay, I see something, the other meerkats aren't going to go, okay, let me look around. They're just going to go because if one sees it, all of them are seeing it. And that's the same way that the penguins are. If the penguins perceive a threat, all of them will perceive a threat. Here comes Jade. Now you notice I put the microphone away, and that's because some penguins don't like their microphone. Jade's a little bit more shy, so she tends to rather not me having to speak on mic while I'm feeding her. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually telling Kelly how much each penguin is getting and which penguins are getting the food. We keep track of this daily, and this shows us any type of curves or different types of trends that we may be seeing with our penguins. If all of a sudden we have a penguin that stops eating, we're going to go, okay, he hasn't ate for the last 3 days or 2 days. Let's go ahead and have our veterinarian take a look at him. Usually out in the wild, the penguin doesn't eat for every day. Here we always give them 3 chances to eat at least. So usually if after 2 days we're not seeing, they're seeing a little sluggish, we'll go ahead and call the veterinarian staff in. And we do have vets on staff 24/7. So if in any time I feel that I want to have our veterinarians take a look at our animals, they'll come straight up. Our penguins do know our vets. We try to make sure that the veterinarians are as positive as possible. And so we'll have them come up and feed and just kind of hang out with us just like everybody else. And that allows the penguins to know that just because they're seeing the vet, it's not a bad thing. And it's something you may do with your kids at home. It's like, not every time to the doctor is a bad thing. So we try to make sure to keep a nice positive by doing this. It allows us to do a lot of things. We don't have to anesthetize our animals for a lot of things because we do have this nice bond. Now, like I said, we do have 23 penguins in this exhibit. We have ages ranging from just hatched in May, so less than 1 year old, all the way up to 17, which is whatever right over here. And she is the oldest penguin and our smallest penguin. She's the one that only likes to eat capelin. For some reason, she's not fond of herring, but she can put away anywhere from 30 to 50 pieces of capelin, and this is a capelin, so when I think about 50 of these in that little body, I don't know where she hides it. But they do eat quite a bit. During different types of seasons, you'll see them actually gain a whole lot more. When they're getting ready to go into their breeding mode, they're going to bulk up because they're going to be staying up on deck a lot more. When they go into their molting season, they also bulk up because they're going to lose quite a bit of weight because they're going to be not eating or staying up on deck and not foraging as well. But they'll gain about 45% of their body weight so that they can go through that molting process. Well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I would like to say thank you all for coming to the aquarium because your admission does help us take care of all of our animals. So for myself and Kelly and all of our penguins, we hope you enjoy your day here at the Aquarium of the Pacific, and we hope to see you again real soon.